Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today, I don't even know how to summarize what we're going to be talking about. I have a ton of really cool things in and around the XRP community, and I definitely think this video is going to be worth your time, so make sure you watch all the way till the end. Now, to start everything out, I want to show you guys something funny. Shalini here posted on Twitter that she just spotted an XRP low number play today. It's just something to start the day off quite funnily in a nice way. I mean, you don't see this very often. You don't see this every day. So, again, I thought it was a pretty cool mention. Now, to get a little bit more serious, I receive a ton of DMs for you guys on Twitter with tons of news, theories, propositions, everything, and I receive them on a daily basis. Now, most people, unfortunately, I ignore because they're trying to take money from me or trying to scam me. But there's some people who actually supply some crazy cool news or things. In this case here, came to me with a really interesting theory and quite a lot of info. Now, even though I could not completely figure out exactly what he meant, I think some of you guys, maybe that follow riddles or that are interested in this type of stuff, might know more or might think this is of a lot of use. So, I don't know, Lego Guy, if I was supposed to share this, but I will. And let's cover it, I guess. Hello, sir. I have some interesting news if you want. Never provided it, though. Trump's speech. Then there's a little bit of a video towards YouTube from Watch Live, addresses Economic Club of New York. Again, talk about Trump. He used Gematrix.org on keywords, and I thought he said that stood out of place, and well, it's scary. Crypto crazy. We are rebuilding the bridges. U.S. Representative Bridge. Intelligent XRP. Stock market crash. David Schwartz, Deutsche Bank. Mention of XRP, mention of stock crash, mention of Deutsche Bank, and David Schwartz. If that's a coded message for the elites, then boy are we in for some fun. And I did not watch, but I actually saw on my timeline a couple of people state something about coded messages between the elites to buy XRP or something like that. Again, I didn't pay too much attention to it, but now it's starting to make a little bit more sense that people are thinking in those directions. And if you guys did watch it or have any idea what it is about, make sure you let me know, I guess. I don't even know how to express it even. Coded messages for the elites? I'm trying to look it up on my phone real quick, but I have no idea what I would have to type in. Anything sounds strange, right? So I don't know. Think about it. If Trump just said the Deutsche Bank collapse will cause a market crash, but we are building the bridges with XRP and David Schwartz, not directly but encoded, etc., conspiracy maybe, but not to mention, but the mention of Deutsche Bank is what has me perked up. Then I noticed it, then I said, oh, you mean Deutsche Bank? Because he says here, Detsu. I was like, maybe that's a Japanese thing, right? Detsu. But he said, yes, the world's about to get hella messy. XRP won't reach $1. It will be worth unlimited amounts of dollars because dollars will be worth zero. What's your opinion on this? He attached a picture from David Schwartz. David Schwartz, again, talking about his PayPal being blocked. I had to get someone else to pay my tour guide for me today, and I paid them back in cash. They only take PayPal and have a lifetime ban. This perfectly symbolizes what has motivated me for the past 8 years. And then a little picture too. What would it be? A bridge? I guess. Always someone better. Keep your money at home in a safe, not in a bank. Communicate with other agents. Ride side of wave. That's the way it goes. Why do we return here? New York doctor and some other things. Shallow riverbed. So these are a lot of sentences. Shallow riverbed, and that tweet was confirmation the above message is real. So shallow riverbed is what we're seeing right here, most likely then. The above message is also showing that always someone better. Keep your money at home in a safe, not in a bank, because he gave him cash. Right side of the wave. Maybe that's the way it goes. I don't know what that one fills in, but okay. I'm just trying to show you guys of what he's shown me because I am definitely quite confused. But okay. Shallow riverbed, and the tweet was confirmation the above message is real. As a result, there are indications coming from all over that the old world order is waging an all-out offensive on all fronts in order to maintain its grip on global power. The world now faces a clear choice between the genocidal, racist, religious fanatics who want to take away 5 billion people and a group that wants to end poverty, end war, stop environmental destruction, and start a golden age. This map is a very good illustration of what the White Dragon plans to do. The White Dragon Society is Asian. David, right now, is in Asia, in Japan. The switch will flip soon. Here another picture from the Gematria website, or in this case a calculator. And he's showcasing us here some crazy more things. If you can see like this. I had to get someone else. You can see what it is all worth. If you know anything about Gematria, this might make some sense to you. Otherwise, most likely not. In this case, I don't completely know what he's trying to show me with this, as he's showing me the numbers. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, I do see it actually already. This equals to 674, and the rest of these things also line up to 674. Now, one thing I don't want to do here in these videos is actually get into Gematria too much, just because it's such a sensitive topic, and I don't think it is really meant to be in these Ripple XRP news types of videos. It's just a little bit too heavy, I would say, to to talk about every day. But I guess some people are awake, some people aren't. If you ever heard of Gematria, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe we can have a little bit of an interesting conversation, even though I'm always kind of weary with what I put online. This type of stuff is normally not really what I would go for, since it is quite sensitive. But again, it's a really interesting theory. And again, I thank him a lot for showing us this, because I would have never taken the time to figure this out or to even bother. But it is definitely quite interesting. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I have it open twice by accident here. This time it was retweeted by Bank XRP, again, a great source of Ripple XP news, and then tweeted by Shalini. This time just by Shalini, I guess. I don't know exactly where I found it. Also, I noticed that Sir Gordon Gekko, again, one of my favorite guys over at XRP as well, not even following him apparently, is also showing us again how XRP liquidity is really just growing, guys. There's no stopping this. It made another all-time high today, and it's gonna keep on doing that. There's no joke with that. There's no joking with that. Also, another retweet I see here. CoinMarketCap, with their new liquidity metrics, is in preparation to phase out the market cap method of valuation of digital assets with utility. Digital assets and equity assets cannot be valued using the same metrics. This allows XRP to rise $1,000 plus without having a crazy market cap. In theory, that sounds quite logical to me. Because right now a lot of people are seeing market cap as a concern for XRP's price, but if it's valued differently, yeah, I rate that. Here is something that is actually a lot more important than you might straight off the bat notice. What you're seeing right here is Fibonacci say boom, with a picture that says the $22 trillion printer will never stop, time for Plan XRP. The fun part about this, though, is that it's kind of a hopium / fake news, because if you can check the picture out, you can see that it's clearly photoshopped here. Somebody else pointed it out here as well, photoshopped, but I straight to the bat saw it as well. I was like, this is not looking correct. Good part is, I mean, it gives people some hope. It's fun, it's cool. Bad part is it's spreading fake news. A lot of people are asking, where is this, or what happened here? The thing is, though, it's not real, and a lot of people are thinking it's a real advertisement. Supposedly normally there's BTC that stands there. The good part about it, again, is that it's making people laugh. It gives people a good smile, a good day, possibly, if they're loving XRP. But again, the bad part is that we're kind of supporting this movement of spreading fake news, or this movement of giving hope for the sake of making people happier, but not in the sake of making people kind of healthier, right? Because it's just real hopium, really. There's no benefit in sharing this, except for if you want to give people false hope or false ideas or anything along those lines. There's no real good parts about it. On the contrary, though, I did kind of enjoy it, as it might make your day a little bit better, and it does showcase kind of what we were hoping for to come on. So from that perspective, again, I do like it, and that's why I will never say, don't post this type of stuff. But I just think everybody should be wary and watch out for this type of stuff. So Fibonacci XRP or Cryptic Clown 11, if you're watching this, no hate towards you, man. You do you. But just saying that for some people, we might have to watch out with this type of stuff. Also, just noticed this from XRP Thunder on Twitter. He says, I rewatch The Big Short a couple times a year. The parallels between Dr. Burris's investors jumping ship and XRP retail holders are identical. Now, straight to the bat when he said that, I noticed the similarities as well. I just started to think before I read the rest. I was like, yeah, I understand exactly where he's coming from. The reality is that you should sit on your hands and let it work out. Weak hands will sell. We all know it. We all know it. We all know it. XRP, the cake is baked. I don't really know exactly what that means, but it looks fun. Now, what happens in the movie here, at least that's what he's trying to express, is that we can't sell, or at least a lot of people are kind of weary and they sell off, or things like that. With XRP, we're kind of seeing the same thing. They're just jumping ship, they're going to different coins, or they're jumping to conclusions or selling their coins because they're not believing or anything like that, or it's going the wrong way for a little bit. But in the end, they would have been so much better off if they had just held, right? That's, I guess, the idea that XRP Thunder is trying to give people here. I personally think that it's your own choice if you're going to invest into XRP or any cryptocurrency for that matter, but that you should also think about the longer term vision and not just about your investments for just now, the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, but no, think about it in a couple of years as well. Because even though it might look bad or not so good at this point, you don't know when it's going to switch over. And at one point, FOMO might kick in for you and you're going to buy in at higher prices and you wished you would have never sold. Now again, if you're really going to make a choice to sell right now or to not sell or whatever, is all the way up to you. But I'm just trying to point out here that it is a risk you're taking, and it is definitely not a small mistake if you sell all your coins or if you buy a lot of coins and something bad happens. You know, it's big decisions. So I think that's one of the main priorities that you should have in the crypto space, that you really have your mindset over what your expectations are with cryptocurrencies over a longer period of time. Also, make sure your risk management is great. Make sure you only invest what you can afford to lose, and always make sure that investment is the second most important thing, maximum second most important thing in your life. Never forget that, your daily life, your needs, your food and stuff, your mental health, maybe your normal health are a lot more important than money, or in this case, digital assets. Even adoption or, spreading these words or anything like that. They're really nice, they're really cool, but think about yourself as well. And been in the crypto space for such a long while, I just know many people that have been broken because of these big volatile spikes or spikes towards the negative side as well, like dips. They've just been broken, mentally completely just an egg, a fried egg. And that can really change a person. So just keep yourself sane. Make sure you also take a break here then if you need to. Just make sure you keep yourself in good spirits, so you can always continue on with happy vibes. Hopefully that was not too softy for you guys. Just a quick little motivational boost or a little speech right there. It's just because I've seen it a lot. I've seen it happen a lot the last couple of months here, and I just want to warn a couple of people from happening that too, if you guys get me. Thank you all for watching though. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about the theory though, as it is definitely quite interesting. Don't know how to title this video yet, but I'll think of something. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, and have a very nice day.